The former Philly. The 1-0.
He went for it all right.
Number
but he
45.
managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The left fielder, Curtis.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
It is Curtis Granderson. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. Right side.
Number
let me
65.
tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Gabby Guerrero comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now this is pop down. Pablo
Number
Lopez,
49.
runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2-1 now, Miami. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Ian Desmond, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on into in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was not.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 2-3 go the Rockies. Our score remains 2-1.
Leading off for the Marlins,
Here's Starlin Castro.
the second
It
baseman.
was a fly out for him
Starlin.
to start the home first.
Castro.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Shot toward right center, and he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Absolutely.
Now batting,
all
third
over that
baseman,
fastball. And it
Brian
would have been a home run if he had it
Anderson.
in the elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track. And there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
This is line to left. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Mark Reynolds.
At the plate, Mark Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. O'Brien on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
standing
the left
in,
fielder,
David Dahl. He got on top of one and was
Dahl.
a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro
leading off
set to
for
lead
the
us off
Marlins.
in the home half of the fourth
catcher,
inning.
Jorge
Ready to deliver.
Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. And it's 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 45.
Digging in, Peter O'Brien. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A bouncer to the left side. Story brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading off for Colorado.
All right, thanks,
the second
Heidi.
baseman, Pat Valaika.
First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Iannetta.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And the count will be full. Three-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
The batter,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Granderson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the fifth coming. Stepping up to the plate, Gabby Guerrero.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Pop out in foul
the center
territory
fielder,
his first time through.
number 65.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Guerrero, a former Cincinnati Red. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
That's wide. 2-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Rojas.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Anderson.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins on top, 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Charlie Blackmon will get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Down the first baseline. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hit was out and get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Ian Desmond. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Guerrero is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor.
So stepping in, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, O'Brien. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Mark Reynolds.
Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Into the box, Mark Reynolds. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a flare hit toward right. O'Brien moving in, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Left fielder David
So it's a runner at first
Dahl.
with 2 men out, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He pulls this one into right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Reynolds isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but it comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Now pitching,
and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be
Number
all for his starter this afternoon.
Austin.
He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Big pitch here. I mean, you know the guy at the plate is gearing up for something to hit, so executing a good pitch right here is essential.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pedro Alvarez.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there.
Now
He's in swing mode.
The catcher,
that pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Still 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter,
striding
number
into the
45.
box, Peter O'Brien. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Pitch popped up. Arenado is there. And that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to South Florida. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Striding in for the Rockies, Chris Iannetta. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The pitcher, number 44. Tyler.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Tyler Anderson.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Barehanded on the move. It's there. He got him.
The batter, the right fielder.
Runner at second.
Charlie.
1 away. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
The batter.
That's what's called
getting
the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Trevor Story. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by one, but those two insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Elieser Hernandez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Mark Reynolds will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Guerrero sprinting after it, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double, and a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The batter, number 4. Second base.
Now to the plate, Pat Valaika. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Time to get up and into the box now.
Leading off for the Marlins
to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Granderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's another 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins.
Will grab a bat
Number
hit for
18.
the pitcher here.
Neil Walker.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The batter, number 13.
I don't know how that happened.
Second baseman,
base hit to the outfield,
Darlin.
but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Now 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Ooh, that's a tough one to get back.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Sent on the ground out to second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins lead 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Ladies
Caleb
and gentlemen,
Smith
your
will come on
attention
out
please.
of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his
pitching for
3rd
the
game
Marlins.
this season.
Number 31.
Here's the catcher now, Chris
Caleb
Iannetta.
Smith.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Your
Daniel
attention,
Murphy
please.
will get the call here
Pinch
as he'll
hitting
hit
for the
for the
Rockies.
pitcher.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for Colorado,
Digging in, Ian
the center
Desmond.
fielder.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Murphy at third with 2 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-1. Count even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Liner towards second, and that's going to get down out there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
2 out with the man at first. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball
Now
player
batting.
drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
2-0 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And now he's able to get back into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Please.
Adam Conley comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other
61.
arms that they've run out there in this one.
Conley.
Mark Reynolds will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Guerrero is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Chad Bettis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now, Miguel Rojas. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Miguel.
Fly ball out toward left center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian
Ready now for the Marlins.
Anderson.
Career numbers against Bettis. He's 1 for 4. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
Now
he's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Anderson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there's ball two now. To 2-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-2 fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Full count, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Runners on first with one down. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan, how
now
frustrating
batting,
that
catcher,
must be. 8 pitches
Jorge
back, and he's able to
Alvaro.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8-pitch left.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Ninth inning coming up. Rockies lead it 8-2. Striding in, David Dahl. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Conley, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with another 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, second baseman.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Now in the box, Chris Iannetta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Peter O'Brien.
Leading up
He's got
for
a hit
the
in
Marlins,
3 at-bats to this
the right
point.
fielder.
And a
Number
check
45.
swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
He throws him on the breaking ball.
Now
time.
batting,
Peter
left
O'Brien
fielder,
is sent packing
Curtis
for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
Renderson.
In there, 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Now batting,
Into the
number
box,
65.
Gabby Guerrero. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. This is line to left. Dahl is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Anderson earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice, yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in the purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the fruit, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been that. Throw it backwards. Moonwalking to the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get Celine from Slimane. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we are not the same. See that spider switching lanes? Give us some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? He going fast. Look at him whip, look at him smash. Look at him skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's a man that's gone insane. He's on stage in a straight jacket. This is not a game, yeah. Like a candle, I've been too much to handle. This velvet jacket's fragile, okay, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. Ay!
Aston Martin, push button motor, yeah. Migos on the ice, yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Time to see who be realer. Unloaded empty the on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller. Don't move or I'ma hit you. Pepper toe to toe, yeah, I call it Thriller Manila. Scope on them, trim them with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my word. When I gotta get that first one shot before that trip from hit me. Ain't gotta worry about looking back with my squad with me.
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Ready.
You say you ready. Whole squad ready.
Ready.
Is you ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch.
No way.
To the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top.
Hopping out that truck with the nibblers looking like Thriller.
I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready?
Ready.
Jump off in that Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready?
Is you?
Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't with us. They know we ain't been dangerous.
If you think you with my squad,
Better hang it up.
we been grinding hard.
Can't take that from us.
We been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us.
Are you ready? Is you ready?
Ready.
You say you ready. Whole squad ready.
Ready.
Is you ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch.
No way.
Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready?
Ready.
You say you ready. Whole squad ready.
Ready.
Is you ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jose Arena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 105.
Arena isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. The 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Next up for New York, Jeff McNeil, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Cano waits on the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Roll. You like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Granderson is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Stepping
leading
into
up
the box
for the Marlins,
Granderson. He'll
the
lead
left
things
fielder,
off here in the bottom half of the first.
Granderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. In previous duels with deGrom, he's just 2 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he misses again, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Wow, if that's
Batting
not
fourth.
a strike, I don't
The
know
second
what
baseman.
is. I know these
Darling.
umpires have a tough job. I get it.
Castro.
We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. On he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up is Nimmo off the sculpture. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Batting fifth.
That'll bring up
The
Peter
right fielder,
O'Brien.
number 45.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto head-to-head with Jose Urena.
Right
He brings a scary .368 batting average.
Conforto.
He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Swung on and missed.
Ryan Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base.
He went away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Granderson on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Granderson is there, and he'll make the catch to MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Batting second.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Into the box now, number 13, as he'll take a look at ball one. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple.
The first baseman
got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Justin Smoke now. In his career against Mike Minor, he's hitting .429. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled off. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kendrys Morales. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the park. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Minor sets. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Leading off for the Rangers,
now. He'll lead things
the
off here in the bottom
hitter,
half of the first.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second
now in Arlington to
the
have a look at the
baseman,
Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. On the line, that's a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2,
Batting
3.
fourth.
2 out
The
single.
right fielder.
Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Galvis is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from Arlington after this. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 up in the zone. Grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D.
The second baseman.
And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Stepping in for the Jays, Freddie Galvis. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Odor on to first as they get the double.
Satisfied. Satisfied is all you. Sinatra.
Big Pepe.
Satisfied.
Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feel good about yourself right now, huh?
Satisfied is all.
6.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOGIC, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like Lottie-Dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Cut the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned with rough. I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned with rough. I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robert unless it's about that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes as zeros. It don't matter if.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Blake Snell. The southpaw out of the state of Washington will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. Meadows on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Previous history with Blake Snell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Olson, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Wendell scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Mike Fiers gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
and
of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well,
no left fielder.
Keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Brokaw comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter of his
3 innings. Next thing you know,
Garcia.
a swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A 1-2 pitch. Hit to third. Chapman burns it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once.
Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Davis is quickly approaching 200 career homers. Looking to inch closer here. Good pitch. Had him a little out in front.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That change.
Two balls and two strikes. The count to Chris Davis. High and deep to left. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth.
Outfielder Scotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at the
Scotty.
pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. This one's down to third. To his left, Duffy. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense
second
today.
baseman.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Marcus.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's just 1 for 6. From the stretch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Profar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. One ball, one strike to count. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called.
Goes another classic. Yeah, let's take it back to 2 turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh. 2 turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna hear you. Hey yo, straight from the field. Everything I do is too real, too ill. Said they won't rap, gotta give them rap. Run up in your city with that gritty boom bap. Yell it to the world, never sleep on me. I'm just trying to wake them up, it's a free coffee. This is what you need, this is that tongue in cheek. This is that 1, 2, 3, no Sesame Street, but the numbers speak. Like come on, it's going down, I'm about to free fall. I hold it down like a fat kid on a seesaw. I do it bigger than bigger, I do it big, y'all. I ain't a ball of them, bigger than beach balls. I'm lock and loaded, this is pure survival. Famous, my idols, Biggie and Michael. And ain't nobody talking, making any sense. Like people at the show still sitting in the stands. Get up, I bet it all like Crowline. I ran it through the goal line and hit the gold mine. They try to leave me out to dry, hanging from the clothesline. But watch me go with showtime, that's why I pay them no mind. Now let me know if we got what you need. Right. We get busy, and he don't sleep. Right. Ain't nobody here ready to leave. Right. So here we go, come on. 2 turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. Right. That's the only way they're gonna hear you. Yeah. Right. Let me on your and tickle you till you giggle. Baby, I keep it since I was simple and little. I scribble these riddles to spin your head like a swivel. I talk my way out of pickles. You're talking so superficial. We know it. I keep it hardcore like parkour. Luke against the Dark Lord like a Star Wars. I keep it sweating like Rick Ross flip flops. I took my.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Arizona, the center fielder, number 4, Ketel
First
Marte.
pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. His past history against John Lester, he's just 1 for 6.
First pitch, 105.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here in even 90 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 6.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. Escobar stands at first with 1 out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Into the box, Steven Souza, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Settling in now, Christian Walker. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2 down, runners at first and second. The 2-2 pitch, and he got it. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score.